Hey guys! So earlier I introduced Brizz and Copper finally, and during those videos I mentioned how Brizz is pregnant. Brizz and Copper are pregnant. Well, Brizz is pregnant. You get what I mean, and if you don't, then you're too young to be watching this. So, she's preggers. She's about on her 40th day since her first tie. And once again, if you have no idea what that means, you might be too young to be watching this. You can look it up, but beware. It has to do with mating. So, she's about 40 days, 6 weeks. And I don't know the exact number, but dogs normally, their gestation normally lasts about 60 days. I think it might be closer to 64 days, but it's somewhere around there. So she's only got about 20 days left, 2 or 3 weeks, till she has her pups. If she is pregnant, this is her first breeding, and there's always the possibility that she could have a false or phantom pregnancy, which pretty much means she goes, and humans have this too. It means when they after their heat, they kind of act like they're pregnant. They get kind of fat. They can even start producing milk, but really they're not pregnant. So we're going to be finding that out. She's got a vet appointment on the 2nd of October to have x-rays to see if she got puppies and to see how many. So let's start with her actually becoming pregnant. I know a lot of people are probably gonna be very hateful calling me a backyard breeder. We have to start out somewhere, right? This was planned. I did not just throw them both in the backyard and just, oops, it happened. It didn't. I've actually been wanting to breed Brizz, as I think I mentioned in Copper's video, for a good year now. I wanted to breed her about a year ago after her second heat, because as you know, it's always good to make sure they have at least one heat before you breed them, and preferably after 2 years old. And she was about 1.5. By the time her heat would have come around, she would have been pretty much 2 years old. But instead we got Copper and decided to wait. So we weren't thinking her next heat was going to come until like October. Her cycle has been 8 months, and so we were thinking it'd be in October, but she actually went 6 months, which is normal this time. So we just said, let's do it. And it worked, if she's pregnant. I sound completely uneducated and like I shouldn't even be having pups, but look past the surface. I do know kind of what I'm talking about. I'm just not good at explaining everything. And I've been keeping up on her, checking on her, making sure she's doing okay. Like I said, we're going into a vet appointment to check on her. And she does have health tests. Hey Brizz. My camera died, so I had to let it charge a bit. But we're back, and we'll start where we left off. So she's all healthy and good. We're just waiting now. I'm expecting the litter, if she is pregnant, between the 9th and the 16th of October. But since we're going to the vet, we'll find out everything then. And since this is sort of a vlog type thing, I thought I would show you how she's doing. She's about day 40 from her first tie. Tomorrow's day 40, I think, actually. About week 6. And about 2 weeks ago, she started really showing signs. About 2.5, 3 weeks ago, she started eating a whole bunch more than normal. Normally, she's never been a big eater. She would normally eat about 1 scoop, which is about 2 cups of dog food a day. She's never liked eating a whole lot. But now, it's increased in the last week, but she's been eating about 3 scoops of dog food, which is about 6 cups. almost an entire can of wet dog food because she's also getting kind of spoiled. She doesn't like the dry food plain. She likes it with wet dog food or leftovers. So about a can of wet dog food and maybe a cup or so of leftovers that I mix in. So she's eating a bunch and it's getting her kind of fat. The lighting might not be too great, but let me try to show ya. Can you lay down, Brizz? I know you're so itchy. I know you're so itchy. Getting kind of fat. Come here, Brizz. Let's get in better position. Let's let you face the light. Here we go. Good go, Brizz. See, her stomach's getting bigger. She's getting fatter. She used to actually look underweight, and now she looks kind of fat. Since I didn't do any updated videos for the first part of her pregnancy, I'll just give you a quick little rundown of what's happened since then. On about the 10th of August, these two had their first tie. Copper is the daddy. And since then, not too much has happened. For about the first 2 weeks, there was pretty much no difference in Brizz. She was a perfectly normal doggy. And then, about somewhere between 2 and 3 weeks later, about 2 weeks ago, 2.5-3 weeks ago, her personality kind of started changing. When she goes into heat, she tends to get really clingy, and all she wants is for you to pet her and hug her and cuddle her and give her so much attention. And she started getting like that again. And then within a few days of that, she started eating more. But her weight didn't really change up until about 2 weeks ago. And then she started getting fatter and just filled out more around the ribs. So that's what's been happening. Not much, so there wasn't too much reason to make a video back then. But I do plan on making a video, I don't know, maybe every other day. Once a week at the least. I don't really know yet. Maybe twice a week or so. For the last week or so of her pregnancy, I will probably do it every day, because then things will start happening a lot quicker. And then I also plan on doing updates on the puppies. That might be daily. I don't know. They grow up pretty quickly, so it might be daily. And who doesn't want a bunch of little puppy videos, right? So look forward to that, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.